What's up, guys? It's Nick Wright. It's finally Friday and beautiful weather. I just got off of work and nice short work days now. My boss is very supportive of my ongoing career, so fortunately he's been compensating the hours with all the business traveling I've been doing lately. What is the best supplement for gaining, for cutting? What's my favorite creatine? What do you recommend on creatine, etc., etc.? Those are all the basic questions I've been getting a lot of lately. So I figured today would be the most appropriate day to throw up a video on supplementation. So I'm heading to the post office right now to pick up a package sent courtesy of Revolutionary Technology Nutrition, otherwise known as RTN. Definitely the most unique supplement company on the market today. Okay, guys, just got home from the post office after work today to pick up a fairly large package sent courtesy of Revolutionary Technology Nutrition, otherwise known as RTN. You guys have all been asking what the best supplements are, what I think of creatine, what's the best for gaining and cutting. So, thanks to Revolutionary Nutrition, I can break that down for you today. Guys, one of the most important things I want to bring to attention, first and foremost, is the brand new Bionic Edge Mass Gainer. And I figure I might as well get this out now before I completely lose my voice. Now, you guys have all been asking what my favorite gainer is and what the best gainer to take is when trying to put on size and muscle mass. Now, I'm going to be completely honest and completely frank when I tell you I have never once in my life seen a gainer like this. And you guys know from the Eating Big series that I've used a couple of different gainers, okay? Now this one, like most gainers, is loaded up with good calories. This has 650 calories per serving, 100 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of protein offhand, okay? Now, that sounds like a typical gainer, you know, high amounts of calories, high amounts of carbs, and good doses of protein, right? But the difference from this gainer and every other gainer is so vast. Okay, again, this is Revolutionary Nutrition Bionic Edge Mass Builder. Now, the difference is that the 650 calories are cleaner than the typical 100 plus calories you get from any given whey protein shake. A gainer that's cleaner than a whey protein shake is something I had never seen before until this. Okay, they sent me this jug here, and the first time I took a sip of it, I was completely blown away by its taste. All right, 100 grams of carbs is not an uncommon number to find in any sort of gainer. Of course, carbs is what you need to grow and to gain muscle mass, but it's the type of carbs that count. Now, with most gainers, you'll find maltodextrin, and you'll find a bunch of other artificial sweeteners and artificial flavors high in glycemic index that lead to nothing but bloating, water retention, and fat because they're such fast-acting, simple carbs. This 100 grams of carbs per serving is all the finest, most complex carbs. The three carb sources we use in this Bionic Edge Mass Builder are oatmeal, sweet potato, and brown rice. Three of the most intricate, complex, slow-acting, leanest carb sources out there. Okay, and the 50 grams of protein are from the most finest filtered whey protein. And for those of you who don't know, whey is not a brand. Whey is an actual source of protein, whey protein. Okay, now what actually blew my mind on this is not so much what made up the carbs and the calories, which of course is very unique on its own, but it's actually what we left out in this product, okay? And it's to the point where it actually, on the side of the container, includes what is not used in here. And the only way that Revolutionary Nutrition could do that is, of course, if the other supplements that you find on the shelves had it included in their products. Okay, so just to list a few right here. Okay, we use no artificial chemicals, of course, no artificial sweeteners. That's a given. All right, number one product you find in any sort of gainer or product out there is sucralose, the dreaded sucralose. And I've heard many people try to yell at me for using the 2200 calorie gainer I used in the Eating Big series because it had sucralose in it. Now, there's a lot of speculation that sucralose causes brain cancer and, you know, that's what you hear anyway, of course, brain cancer. But it causes issue with the brains and it can lead to cancer is the speculation going on with sucralose. But that aside, even if that's not true, sucralose is an artificial sweetener, so the brain processes it and digests it as a sugar. What's a sugar? An artificial sweetener and a basic fast-acting carbohydrate. In other words, sucralose is seen as a sugar. Sugar just equals fat. Okay, so that's the bottom line with those artificial sweeteners, and we use none of them. Nothing that can cause harm to your body, and nothing that can gain you fat. Of course, in small dosages like Splenda and diet soda, sucralose is not a big issue. All right, we use no gluten, so if you have issues with digesting gluten, this is the product for you. No casein, no MSG, no aspartame, which is another big case, just like sucralose. And we use no sort of artificial colors, okay? It's all listed on here. There's a huge laundry list. That's just to name a few, though. There's no sort of artificial flavoring used in this. We use no wheat products as well. So if you have allergies to wheat products, this is the supplement for you, okay? No maltodextrin, no artificial sweeteners, all right? What we do use for the taste, because the taste is mind-blowing. It tastes literally like hot chocolate. The second I took a sip of this, I was blown away because I don't like the taste of most gainers. The taste comes from stevia, okay? And it's written clearly on the front of it. We use Stevizyme, which is a mix of stevia and enzymes, okay? And stevia is a very natural substance. It's a plant substance, and it also helps with digesting lactose. So if you're lactose intolerant or have issues with lactose intolerancy, this, again, is the product for you. Now, what we don't use and what the calories and carbs consist of is only the beginning. Wait till you see what we also include that other supplements don't use. What do you typically buy when you go into a supplement store? You buy your whey protein or your gainer, and then you go and you buy your animal pack or your multivitamin or your branched chain amino acids, your L-arginine or your ZMA. Okay? If you go to the back of it, you can see how long it is. We have a laundry list, literally, of essential branched chain amino acids, okay, from L-aspartate all the way to L-glutamine, okay? So instead of going and spending your money on your gainers in your whey and then going and buying your animal packs or your L-arginine, this has all of that here for you, okay? So who does this cater to? Literally everybody. If you're the hardcore T-Nation, hardcore lifter, bodybuilder, or powerlifter trying to gain mass and keep it going, or you're just beginning and want only to gain mass, this is the gainer for you. If you're pre-contest and you're looking to cut or you want to diet down and shred weight for the beach season, this is the supplement for you as well. Okay? And if you have special needs in your diet or certain allergies, again, this is the product for you. No gluten, no wheat product, no artificial flavors that you could possibly be allergic to, okay? Guys, this is literally revolutionary. I don't want to bore you and go on and on about each and every supplement, okay? That was Revolutionary Nutrition's Bionic Edge Mass Builder, and I was just scratching the surface. Not to confuse anybody, for those of you who really get into the nutrients, the different acids, and the branched chain amino acids of a supplement, go on revolutionarynutrition.com and look it up for yourself and tell me that you have found another supplement like this. Okay, so really quickly, I'm just going to go through a couple of my favorites here and not get into them like I did with that one. One of my initial favorites, the first one I ever tried of theirs, I bought it back at the IMBF Monster Mash in November and fell in love with it. Okay, this is what introduced me and got me hooked on RTN. Everybody is asking me, what do I recommend for creatine? What is my favorite creatine? How old should I be to start creatine? What do I recommend on creatine? That is the question of the year. I'm telling you, we produce it naturally in our bodies, and you can find it in most red meats like steak. The problem is so many companies, it ends up causing nothing but confusion and overall chaos in the long run, okay? And creatine is creatine. You don't need anything else with it if you're looking to get the greatest update. Be the first to know. Subscribe now. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.